Hey pals, so forever ago, I did a Facebook Live where I was showing just three quick sewing machines. Wow, words. Three sewing machines. And, oh my god, I'm getting old. And I was gonna clean them up and, use them and, whatnot. But, kind of got sidelined by a bunch of other stuff, and already had other projects started, so I was just like, maybe I should finish those projects before I even dive into something new. So I finished my couch and chair, as much as they're going to be finished, at least for the time being. And, well, I am waiting for glue to dry. So, yeah, figure might as well dive in, check out at least one of these sewing machines, and go from there. So, without further ado, the sewing machine.
So it's given three machines. One is an old school Singer featherweight, another is from White Sewing Machine Products, and the third is a little blue Sew-Ette. I decided to start with the cute little Sew-Ette.
But like, look at how bad that is. That is super bad. I hope I didn't go upside down for that. Okay. Ugh. People bitch about plastics, but there are times where plastic bags are actually the best things. Ugh. I should have turned the bag inside out, and that so I could actually close it. Oh well, too late. I hope that I can take this to like a battery recycling place, and then they can deal with it properly.
I found that the inside wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it still needed to be cleaned up, so I grabbed the CLR that I had left over from when I was trying to remove as much rust as possible from the metal pieces on my dress form project, and went to town. Just scrub it up with a cheap toothbrush from the dollar store, 'cause I don't care what happens to those, and eventually it's all fine and dandy. Well, at least as far as I knew at that point. I mean, I had no idea if I'd still be able to use the battery pack after taking CLR to it, or if the batteries had damaged that part beyond repair. But this machine also works with a manual hand crank, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world if I couldn't power it that way. Ugh, seriously. Sitting on the kitchen floor is so uncomfortable, but it's right beside the window, so it's the best spot to work with if I'm painting or using other fumey chemicals. Like, ugh, it's so uncomfortable. After I finished cleaning the battery pack, I figured I'd see how the hand crank was working. It kept getting stuck a bit when I was trying to turn it, and then I ended up breaking a needle. And this one doesn't use the standard size machine needles, but I was lucky and found a little thing of needles, or rather, a needle, because there was only one. Before trying to find somewhere to fix the machine, I did try to find an instruction and maintenance manual for my machine online. but no luck there. I didn't know what brand it was, because that wasn't clearly labeled. So when I dropped off the machine, I learned a couple of things. It was from the 80s. I wasn't sure if it was from the 50s or the 80s, because it's got that earlier look, but there were machines made in the 80s to have a look that was retro for that time. And it turns out mine was from a company called Brewer. I guess Sew-Ette was a generic name that multiple brands used for these toy machines in that day, because I didn't find anything about the name Sew-Ette being tied to Brewer specifically. According to their site, they've been in business since 1914. That's all I could find out about them, which kind of sucks, because I was going to dive into the company's history for my companion video while making something with the newly fixed machine, but nope. That plan got ripped apart at the seams. And then just trying to find a shop willing to take a look at older machine was a bit of a chore. Most places only seem to take care of modern machines and fancy pants embroider ones, at least when I asked them, that's what they said. Well, I found a place that would take a look at it with people that are knowledgeable, though, so that's a win.
Hey, so finally got the Sew-Ette down to a local store that will actually try to fix it. According to them, there's a gear that could be broken or messed up, whatever, which kind of makes sense because, you know, when I tried to turn the thing and then the snapping of the needle and all that, yeah, that makes sense. It was funny though, because they were all, I don't know if it's get like the cost to fix it and the cost to just get a new one and yada. I'm just like, that's okay. That's okay. The price they quoted me was actually less than I thought it was going to be. And so I was just like, no, that's totally cool. That's totally cool. Like this is within my budget. I am good. I am good. Please try to fix this and we'll go from there. So I am just waiting for them to do their thing and get back to me. I don't know exactly how long it's gonna be, so yeah. But in the meantime, in the lovely, lovely meantime, I get to clean the case.
So the machine used to belong to a friend's in-law and had been sitting in a garage for storage for a long time, so fair enough. It was a little dirty. Things get like that in garages. And so while it wasn't in the worst condition or anything, it was in need of a bit of sprucing up. I just used some vinegar that I used for general cleaning for the vinyl case and some baking soda in the more stubborn spots with a bit of elbow grease, and it was good to go.
Okay, so finally done. That actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, truth be told. But it's finally clean. It's clean. Nice and clean. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave that open now so it can fully dry, although I'm sure it's gonna have enough time to get dry between now and whenever the shop finishes with the machine. So we'll wait till then. So this project is on hiatus for right now until then. But with the magic of editing, no matter how long it takes between now and when I get the machine back, you'll see me in a snap. So I got a call from the shop that I took the Sew-Ette to. saying that, hey, guess what? You can come pick it up. I was like, sweet, it's done. Nope. So there were a lot of parts missing, and they couldn't get them because it's an older machine, and sometimes that's just how it is. um, so unfortunately, I won't be able to use this little Sew-Ette, but it'll be a nice display piece whenever I find a space that I can put it. So yeah, that is the end of this project. I'm not sure what a companion video will be at the second, but before I put this out, I will have something. At least I hope I will.
And in fact, I do. When this video goes public, I will be uploading a video of the abridged history of the toy sewing machine as a companion video for members. The link to become a member will be in the description below and possibly on the screen somewhere. Here, maybe here, there, I don't know. But I have a video to pair with this one. Hopefully I'll have another video out before December, but if I don't, I'll see you for the next page versus screen where I'll take a look at a gender-swapped Carol. In the meantime, don't forget to like and comment on these videos, because the algorithm likes that, and of course, share them around. Sign up for my membership on Buy Me a Coffee, and you'll get behind-the-scenes peeks and exclusive content. Until next time, pals, blessed be.